Got the wrong glasses on. Good morning, everybody. I got to give you guys an update on the ticket sales are going well. Going well. They're not going fast as I wanted them to, but I got people buying tickets. I need to check to see if anybody bought tickets since last night. Um, I am going to um, I'm going to do this comedy show all by myself. You know, when you reach out to people that and you tell them you need help, and they beat all around the bush, you just move on. You just move on. Um, um, Let me check right quick. Let me see if anybody bought a ticket. Anyway, for those that don't know what I'm talking about, my birthday show and comedy show is July the 26th. And I want to say thank you to all. I have regulars who watch me every day and never even thought about buying a ticket. Last night I was doing my show on YouTube. I know y'all don't see the show because I don't leave those shows up there. I had two strangers that never, ever, ever met me before and bought tickets last night. They said we can't come. Well, no, actually there was a lady from. She was in the air. She was in the Georgia area. She said she's coming. I think she said she lived in McDowell. She said, "Oh, you're so funny. I ain't never seen you before. You doing the show in Atlanta?" I was like, "Yeah," and I gave her all the information. She went and bought a ticket while I was doing the show. So I'm I'm um, I'm not disappointed in a lot of people that kept saying they was gonna buy tickets and they haven't bought tickets yet. I've had my first ticket was bought by Mary. Y'all don't know Mary. She's been following me for a long time, and she don't even really be in. She watches the show, but she doesn't like. You know how some people are always on the live talking, running their mouth, talking about they gonna do this and do that, and don't never do nothing. Mary just do it. She just do it. She bought two tickets. I called her yesterday. Because when I went to go look at to see how many tickets are sold, I said, Mary, hold on, that's my best friend. I got to tell y'all what I did. That's why I want to talk to y'all. That was my best friend. He just said, wow. Y'all, hold on a minute. And so, oh no. Oh my God. Okay. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta tell y'all what I did. Y'all not gonna believe what happened to me last night. Hold on. So, okay. Let me finish the story about the tickets. Okay. So let me check to see if anybody bought a ticket. So anyway, there's a lot of people who, and I know I still got to give people time, but it's only 200 seats, and they're only $30 per person, with the taxes. And I've had quite a few people have bought tickets who say they can't come, but they want this to be a success. I've been through, in the last 10 years, I've been through a lot as far as giving up the clubs. And I mean, I still work in the clubs from time to time. I said, ooh, did we get a new person to buy a ticket? Let me see here. Okay. Yeah. So the last person that bought a ticket, this was 8:58 last night. That's what the person when I was doing the show. There's two people. This person here from Stone Mountain. Shout out to Kimberly. Shout out to Donna. Donna was from Maryland, and Kimberly was from Stone Mountain. That Kimberly was the one that I met. She'd never seen my show before. I think that was her. And she says to come in. Shout out to Michigan. Rain was one of my regulars. She bought a ticket. Cynthia bought 2 tickets. My best friend bought a ticket. That's who just texted me right now. So yeah, the tickets are being sold. And all I need to do is just sell, even if I just sell, if I just sell 300, if I just sell $230 seats, I'm okay with that. They need to be sold. And people don't understand what I've been through in the last 10 years. I'm not working in the club. Well, I'll say the last 20 years, actually. Well, no, I haven't really worked in the club since 2017. I've done bookings and stuff like that, but I'm disappointed in people that I reached out to that I thought would help me. And they just beat around all the bush saying all these different things. I just said, you know what? I was going to do it by myself anyway, but I know that really motivated me to do it by myself anyway. You know what I mean? I'm not disappointed at the people who come on here talking trash all the time, saying stuff. Oh yeah, PT, this I love you. You know, there's a PT, I support you. And then I ask them in the live, you gonna get a ticket? And they don't say nothing. Now, I ain't talking to disabled people, the people who get a check once a month. I ain't talking to them. The people who know they can afford a ticket and you still can't come, you know who you are. And this event is going to show me who my real fans are. This event is going to show me who my real fans are. And I'm going to show y'all how you can get a ticket in just a second. I'll tell y'all what happened to me last night. Okay. So let's do this first. And then, let's do this first. And then I'm going to tell y'all what happened to me last night. Anyway, I was talking about Mary. She bought the first ticket, and it came out to like $80. I'm like, girl, why your ticket come out to $80? If you just bought one ticket. I called her, and I think I was telling this, I wouldn't finish the story. She said, no, PT, I bought 3 tickets. I bought 3. I bought table for 2 and table for 1. I was just like, wow, thank you, Mary, thank you. Because I was going to send her money back. She said, no, don't send it back. I bought 3 tickets. So, Mary, if you're watching, thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all how you can get a ticket, and then I'm gonna put the link in here. If you're not able to come to the show, you still will be able to see the show because there's gonna be. I explained it to everybody yesterday that I can make a video and make it where only people who has the link can see the video. Yes, I can let members see it. I can let people I choose to see it, or I can make it public or private. Okay. So even if you don't get the chance to come to the show, you will still get to see the show. So you're not just contributing to just a show that you can't see. You will be able to see it, but once you buy the ticket, your email address will come to. It will be in the ticket thing. I use ticketspice.com. It's not my website. It's actually a legit website. It's Ticket Spice. They're very, very popular. They're all over the internet. And they're ticketspice.com. And they're the ones, once the person buys the ticket, your email address comes to my phone and I'll see everything and I'll be able to confirm with you. You actually get a confirmation that you paid for the ticket. So I'm going to show you how you can buy a ticket or donate a ticket. And then I'm going to show you how to get one, okay? And then I'm gonna put the link in here. So I'm gonna put this right here. And I have to push it, y'all, because this is the do or die. And I'm telling y'all right now, God is not, he ain't gonna let me down in this one, because I'm telling you, I've been through too much with so many fake people. I almost cussing. I don't want to talk about God and cuss at the same time. But I've been through so much stuff with some fake people in my career. And I want God to show up and show out. And I want him to, do a work, and I'm going to show my haters and the people who love me and support me. We're gonna show out, and we're gonna make this thing happen. Okay, let me wipe my camera off for a second. This girl is dirty. There we go. So, in order to, if you want to come to the show, it's July the 26th. It's a daytime party, and it's your first drink, whether it's alcohol or non-alcohol, is complimentary, and the buffet is complimentary. All the ticket price, with the ticket prices, everything is included. So what you do, you go to the front of my page, you click on more. Then when you click on more, you're gonna look down here and you're gonna see the PT Comedy Show. Okay, you're gonna click on that. Boom. It's gonna bring me up my pictures, and you can see where the location is gonna be. Then you're going to come all the way down here. First of all, just this is legit. This is ticketspice.com. Okay. And then you're going to come here and you're going to see all I've ever done. Some of y'all don't know half the things I've done, but you can read all the stuff that I've done. Then it has the location. There's a picture of me. And then here are the ticket prices. For one person, it's $30 with tax. Two people is $65 with tax. Basically, double. It's double. And it depends on. It's the same thing. It's $30 per person, basically. Table for 5. We haven't done table for 10 or anything like that. If somebody wants that, then we can make it happen. Seating for 6 and stuff like that. All right. And then you go down here. This part I don't. Well, you have options, which I wish you wouldn't use it, of getting your money back for severe illness, COVID, anything like that. But why would you do that? Then you're not supporting the show. Okay? I mean, shit happens. Things happen. All your credit card information, I won't see any of that. Only see the last 4 digits of your card. And your phone number, not your phone number, I'll just see your, hold on, let me see what I see. I think I just see the last 4 digits of your card. I think I see your name. I don't see your address or anything like that, because they see that's Ticket Spice to do all of that stuff. Okay, so you just fill everything out, and then I'll send you a confirmation, letting you know that I did, that you bought a ticket. And what I'll do is, when people buy a ticket, I don't post your whole name on YouTube. What I do, let me show you what I do when people buy a ticket. I go here and I go to community. I go to post. Right here, post, right? And see, like this person bought a ticket. I don't show the whole information. I just say that was some Donna. She bought a ticket. That's it. See, these people bought tickets. Okay. All right. So now let me put the link in this conversation, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me last night. Okay, let me get the ticket. Link. Okay, let me get the ticket. I have a lady that she's a singer. Her name is Jazzy. She's actually, she called me or she texted me the other day, said she's flying. No, she told me on the live the other night. She already got a ticket and she's coming. She's actually singing. and she's coming in. I met her like maybe 4 or 5 months ago, 6 months ago when I was on my live, and she called in and she sung. I said, "You gonna come sing at my birthday party?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm coming." So she told me she bought a ticket. Uh, and I also have a lot of, I have a lot of. That's somebody's calling this number, and that's a fake number. That's like a text now number, and they're calling it anyway. And I also have a lot of, I have a lot of fans in the LGBTQ plus community, a lot in Atlanta. So it'll be a mixture crowd of everybody, gay, straight, black, white, and everybody will be there. Now I'm going to Atlanta Thursday, so one reason why I'm going because we got to figure out what the buffet's gonna be on the buffet because it'll be like a brunch style thing. Then I'm gonna do a video of this is what's gonna really motivate people when y'all see how beautiful this place is. I mean, I had some friends that live in Atlanta said, "Bitch, I didn't know they had an upstairs to that place." I said, "Yes, they use it for private events and parties and birthdays and special events, comedy shows. You can do whatever. It has a stage, it's on patio, on bathrooms. By the way, yeah. So when you come to the show, we have our own bathroom, we have our own bartender, we have our own elevator. So if you're in a wheelchair, you don't have to worry about getting up the steps. We have our own patio. If you smoke cigarettes or whatever, you go out on the patio and smoke. So yeah, so it's really, really a nice place. So Thursday, I got to meet with the lady when I get to Atlanta, and I'm gonna do a whole video, and I'm gonna only show the people who paid for their tickets first, and the members, people who are members of my YouTube channel. And then later on that evening, I'm gonna show everybody publicly so they can hopefully be motivated to buy a ticket, even if they're not coming, to help me help this dream come true and get these tickets sold. Okay. Let me put the link in here, and hopefully somebody say, "Here, PT, I can't come, but I'm going to donate a ticket to the show. Maybe a couple of tickets. Who knows?" All right, so here we go. And so what I was saying about my gay crowd, like I ain't once I get to Atlanta and start talking to everybody down there, they're gonna be buying them tickets. I just haven't. I got to get down there. Once I get down there, I'll be able to talk to a lot of my people I know in Atlanta. I did a cruise 4 years in a row with these guys in Atlanta, and they had over 250 people on every time I did their cruise. So I'm meeting with them, and they're gonna help me promote because they don't do cruises anymore, but they do trips and tours and stuff. And they're actually going to Africa this year. There's two guys, they're Troy and Marcus, and they're gonna help me advertise as well. So once I get to Atlanta, who knows, I might sell out. So, um, so all right. So let me put the link in here, and then we're gonna tell y'all what happened to me last night. All right, hold on. And then, okay, let me see here. All right, here we go. So here's the link. Here's a link if you want to donate a ticket or come to the show. Let me put it in here right quick. There we go. There it is right there. I tried to pin it yesterday, but when I people said they couldn't click on it. So there it is right there. Um, you click on that, and it should take you to the. It should let me click on it and see what happened. No, I'm not gonna pin it. I'm just trying to. Let me go up on my other page and see if it'll let me click on it. Mm. All right, let me try to click on it and see if it'll let me go to the tickets. Okay, where's the link? Okay. It won't let me, I don't know why it won't let me click on it. It won't let me click on it. Let me try this, hold on. Either I'm doing something wrong, or let me see here, let me try this. Okay, Okay, okay. Let me see something. Yeah, it won't. Damn, it won't let me click on it. I don't know if it's because it's in my phone, but it won't let me click on it. Well, just know that you can. Just know that you can actually go to PT's point of view. Because for some reason it won't let me click on it. Just know that you can go to PT's point of view, go up here to more, click on more. Okay, go down where it says the comedy show. Click on that comedy birthday show. Then it'll bring you up to the tickets, and then you'll be able to get a ticket. Okay. All right. Now we got that out the way. Let's just let me tell y'all what happened to me last night. So y'all know I live for about a couple of hours outside of Dallas, and I don't have any more flight benefits. What I do, I have Southwest and American. I don't have any more American flight benefits till next year. Um, but I might get on my brother's companion flights. I hope I do. But you know it ain't free, okay? Because if I get on the companion, I can fly. And where I live at, we only have two options. We have American and we have United. When United just came, so those are the only options out of here. And it's so expensive to leave out here. You can try to get a ticket out of here on American or United in no, let's say November of this year, one way, $300 or $400. It's fucking crazy. It makes no sense. But anyway, so usually if I don't drive, when I had a car, which I'm gonna get another car, I would drive from here to Fort Worth, and I would park and then go where I wanted to go because I don't like to drive. I hate driving. I even hate driving from here to Fort Worth. I just hate to drive. I hate driving because I get sleepy and I fall asleep, and I hate driving. So I don't have no choice. In this little town, we don't have choices. We have Greyhound. We don't have Megabus. We don't have We have a Flixbus, but it's Greyhound. The nice Flixbuses don't come here. So we don't have. Unless you got a car, your only option is flying, paying a whole lot of money to fly, or or catching a Greyhound. And I don't mind catching a Greyhound because she only go to Fort Worth. I don't go to Dallas. Man, I can't stand it. So I went to make my reservation last night and paid for the ticket. And I was just about to lay down and I looked I said, let me confirm my ticket, make sure everything went through. I bought a ticket that left Fort Worth to come here. So, so, Greyhound is a mess. So I had to call Greyhound and I say, listen, I messed up. I said I was supposed to be going from West Texas to Fort Worth instead of Fort Worth to West Texas, Midland, Odessa. So the lady helped me change the date. Now, whenever I get on Greyhound, I always get two seats. I know I'm trying to be grand, but I don't like to sit with people on Greyhound. Greyhound's so nasty. So I got two seats. That was like $60 just to go 3 hours from here. So the lady, she said, well, there's a $25 charge. And that's fucking crazy. Now, bitch, I just spent $60. Why don't you just let me use the money and just... So I bought my ticket and everything's legit. I made sure I put the right cities in there after that. Anyway, so here's the good news. Well, here's the other bad news. So when I purchased the ticket originally, I was going to get to Dallas in time for me to catch it because I only go to Fort Worth and then I catch the train into Dallas. It's only like $4, $5. It takes me right on into Dallas. Train goes straight on into Dallas. So when I made the reservation, I realized, oh, the new reservations, I don't get to Fort Worth until 2 in the morning. There's no trains running at 2 in the morning. There's no buses running at 2 in the morning. And the bus could have took me all the way into Dallas, but it would have cost me a lot of money. So, and then I thought about it. I said, oh, shit. So I text my friend early this morning, my best friend, and I said, hey, I fucked up. He's like, what? I said, I hope you're off tomorrow. I said, I fucked up. I said, I got a ticket worth and forgot the trains and the buses and run. He just texted me and said, guess what? I'm off tomorrow. I'll come pick you up. So it all worked out. So he gonna pick me up at 2 in the morning tomorrow morning. When I get to focus. So that was that. And then I go, I don't even shit really don't. To be honest with you, I need to just go straight to the airport. I'm gonna be a tired motherfucker, but no, I'm gonna get a room because I'm in a hotel reservation. I'm gonna be too tired. But see, I don't want to miss my flight either. But anyway, I just want to tell y'all it all worked out, and yeah, that's it. So anyway, thank you to all of those who are planning on buying a ticket. Thank you in advance. I can't wait until I'm sure by the middle of July I'll be sold out. I'm hoping. What is this? What is this? What month is this, child? Damn, we're not even in June. Oh, well, I don't care. I want to sell out. I don't want to wait till July to sell out. We need to be sold out of tickets the middle of June. I need to be sold out completely, at least the end of June. Okay. So thank you to all of those who plan. I know a lot of people say they were going to get their tickets soon. Thank you to all of those who. I hope the middle of June I can say, y'all, we sold out of tickets. There's no more seats. And I probably gonna start crying because like I've done the improv twice in Arlington and I sold out on a Wednesday night. A Wednesday night. So yeah, I sold out on a Wednesday night. And so this is a Sunday and Sunday fun day, as they say, and I believe it, and I know that it's going to sell out. And it's going to be really nice. So, those who say you love me and support me, I see you. You're quiet. You ain't saying nothing, but I see you. Y'all gonna wait till everything is over, and then you come running your mouth, and hey PT, PT, hey PT. I'm gonna throw you shade. Again, if you're disabled and you get a check once a month, and you just that ain't no excuse either. Because I know some people. This lady told me, "Well, PT, I'll give my check, but I still want to support the show." I said, "You don't have to, baby. But if you want to, you can." No, I'm good. I got you, PT. So don't let that be the reason. Okay, now, if you just ain't got no job and you ain't got no money, then I understand that. But all right, so. Um, I'm going to take a nap because I was up at 5 in the morning taking care of that shit with Greyhound. I'll take a little nap, then I'll get up, finish cleaning and packing, finish packing, getting together for the show tonight. I thought I was going to be leaving tomorrow at 7, but I won't be leaving till 2 in the morning. No, I'll leave it around. I think my bus leaves at, I think it leaves at 10 o'clock tomorrow night. So that gives me time to chill and clean and make sure I'm good and set everything set for me before I leave to go to Atlanta. Okay, all 32 of y'all and only let me put my glasses on. As to who all spoke to me. Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you, Gina, Trisha. There was out of 32 people you were on it, guys, that spoke to me. I appreciate you, love you. And all of those who are watching from the TV, that's not to you because I know you're on your TV. Okay. All right, y'all be good. Take care, and I'll check in with y'all later. Go get a ticket. If you can't come, you'll still get to see the show with the link. If you got friends in Georgia, tell them about the show, and let's help this dream become a reality. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Oh, by the way, we got too much going on in the world. Um, um, we 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 need to be registered to vote. Um, we I love gossip, and I'm gonna say this again. I love gossip. I love the entertainment news. I like all of it. I even love doing. I'm glad I'm doing this show. But what's most important of anything is that matter of fact, I'm a. I don't live in Georgia, but I need to get in contact with some political people. when I get down there and tell them I need y'all to come down there and have people registered to get vote if they live in Georgia. This is a very critical time that we're living in. And while you busy watching the baddies and watching PT give the tea and all that stuff, we're living in some really, really, really crazy times. So these people are trying to give the insurrectionist people reparations. The same people who said we're going to hang Mike Pence, they trying to give them money. I'm not surprised. And I heard somebody say the other day that we just don't vote. And I'm going to tell y'all something. You better watch this, because in D.C. they had a big old fight. Young black kids was fighting in D.C. over the weekend, and they're getting ready to start charging parents. But think about it. Who? When you look on the internet, who's fighting? Us. They're gonna start prosecuting family members. So if they prosecute the parents, where is that gonna leave the children if they go to jail? Children gonna be in foster care and juvenile and stuff like that. Yes, the children, the parents should be responsible, but I'm telling y'all, this administration is not on our side. And y'all can say what you want to say. You can sit back. You ain't got to agree with me. You ain't got to type amen, because I know I'm telling the truth. They doing everything. They so close to wish if they could, they would bring back slavery, because they feel like we don't care, we don't vote. And it's obvious that we don't vote. I vote, but it's obviously, I got people in my family. I got people in my family that get Social Security checks, and they don't vote. And I'm telling them, do you realize them motherfuckers trying to take your shit, your health care, your checks, your freedoms and your rights, and you don't care? That's why this is why they doing all this redistricting and moving. There was some black guy in Tennessee, they just completely moved him from his position because we don't get involved, and we act like, when I say we, I ain't talking about all of y'all, because I know a lot of y'all vote, but we don't care. They say they don't care, but they so busy popping the balloon, which is nothing wrong with that. They so busy being a baddie, there's something wrong with that. They so busy watching these, doing all this extra line dances and all that. Y'all better wake up. Because if they could prosecute the family, they're coming after the black family. Because when I get on the internet, y'all, when I stroll, fights black, another fight blacks, another fight blacks, another fight blacks. I know it's a hard pill to swallow, but it's the truth. The internet don't lie. You better get out and vote, because if they that low to want to give people, y'all saw the fucking insurrection. Y'all saw how the people had tore up that fucking Capitol, and people were killed, and they had bear mace. They were stabbing people. They was saying hang Mike Pence, and they was doing all this stuff. If they that damn racist and evil to give them people reparations and don't give it to us, they don't get what that song Michael Jackson say. They don't care about us. They don't give a damn about us, or they don't care about us. They don't, because we don't give a fuck about ourselves, because we don't fucking vote. And before I get off this live, I wouldn't be the person that I am if I don't tell y'all motherfuckers to get y'all asses out there and make a difference, because they are trying to change every motherfucking thing that these people that came before us stood for, because they feel like they don't care. They ain't child. They not paying attention. We finna go and do this and do. We gonna bring back slavery, but we gonna do it underhandedly, and they don't know what we doing. Wake up. And when you wake up, get a ticket. I love y'all. See you later. Bye.